Good morning, you guys. And it actually is still morning. It is currently 11:55 a.m. I have not brushed my hair yet, so it's feeling kind of big. I feel like I have not vlogged in a hot minute, but today is April 11th, which means that we are now 11 days into April Camp NaNoWriMo. And for April Camp NaNoWriMo, I set the goal of editing a chapter a day, and I have not done that yet for any single day in April so far. So technically, I'm 10 days behind, and I'm not really going to look at it that way because that is a good way to stress myself out and then burn myself out. But I do want to start editing a chapter today. I want to edit a chapter today and I want to edit one tomorrow. So that is the primary goal of today's vlog. If you go on to enjoy it, make sure you like and subscribe because that really supports my channel. And on top of editing some chapters today and tomorrow, I'm also just going to be spending a lot of time in the sun and just feeling out what I want to do and trying to lean into those feelings. The sun being out is absolutely incredible. I have been able to lay out by the pool for the last couple days, and just getting like a boost in vitamin D has been so amazing for my mood. Utah has gotten a little warm in the past couple days, and so my parents actually came to visit this past weekend, and my dad and I were supposed to go skiing, but it was too warm in the mountains. It was going to be like 47 degrees up in the mountains, which is way too warm to go skiing. It would be very slushy and then very icy the following day. So we actually ended up going down to Arches National Park in Moab, Utah, which is like 4-ish hours away, and I got to take my parents hiking in a national park, which was really freaking cool because we didn't do very much of that when I was growing up, and so it was very fun to take them to go hiking now.
It's really cool.
And overall just had an absolutely lovely time, and now that I'm back up here, I'm ready to get back into the swing of things with my work schedule, which is writing YouTube videos. I'm actively filming one right now, and that's something that I want to work on more consistently again, and a couple Fiverr orders and everything, and yeah. So I guess let's get on with the day. I finished breakfast while I was watching some Catherine Manning videos, and then I just changed into my new workout outfit. This is a new sports bra. I'm very excited about the color. And I'm gonna go do my first of 2 workouts today because I am currently doing 75 hard, or at least a slightly more friendly version to myself of 75 hard that I will talk about a little bit more later. But right now I need to go do my first workout.
Well, it didn't happen yesterday, and now it's 3 a.m. on the next night, and it didn't happen today either. It's been several days since I started trying to film this video because the whole goal was to just vlog for like 2 days of editing chapters a day, or at least a chapter a day as a part of my Camp Nano goal. However, now it is April 16th, and I don't even remember when I started this video. It could have been upwards of like 5 or 6 days ago. So it's now 1:46 in the morning. I just need to get some editing done. I have like a page and a half, almost 2 pages of editing of a previous chapter that I was working on before April Camp Nano started that I just want to like work on tonight so that I can say that I edited some part of my book, and then hopefully doing a little bit is going to kickstart moving forward into the upcoming days, and then hopefully that means that I will start editing a chapter a day, or at least editing more than I have been up until this point so far in April.
I finished working on the chapter, which is successful and wonderful, and now it's 2:35 in the morning, so I should probably wrap this up and go to bed. But I was looking back at my notes, and the last time that I did any chapter editing whatsoever, aka the last time that I was editing the chapter, or at least the earlier part of the chapter that I was just finishing up, was February 10th, which means that it has been 2 months since I've edited my book, which is absolutely obnoxious. It felt really good getting back to it. I'm happy to be back to it. I knew that I just needed to do a little bit. That will hopefully then give me a push then more fully back into things. In chapter 12 and 13, which is now chapter 11 in draft 6, but I'm counting chapters as they stood in draft 5. I made 190 revisions in this chapter, which was like 3,000-ish words, which then also looks like I cut out 100 and something. Let's add that up really quick. The chapter also started at 3,176 words and ended up at 3,080 words, which means that I cut just under 100 words, which is pretty good. I was noticing that I was finding a lot of filler statements and just over-explaining things that didn't need to be over-explained, and so I'm grateful that I was able to cut some of that out. I now need to pull up my word count tracker and document my progress tonight, and then I need to go take off my post-it note for day 16 of 75 hard, and then go to bed because it's bedtime and probably past bedtime. So 75 hard is a workout challenge, even though I don't like that phrasing, I don't know what else to call it, but a workout challenge set up by Andy Frisella, and it's basically a mental toughness challenge where for 75 days, hence the 75 hard, and the hard means that it's difficult, you basically need to do 2 45-minute workouts a day, and they can't be back-to-back, and one of them has to be outside. That part I'm kind of fudging on because I've had a couple days where it's really gross weather and I just needed to stretch, so I just stretched inside, but that's kind of my 75 hard-ish, that's the ish part, is that I am doing most of it, but I'm also listening to my body, which was advised by my therapist, and trying to be nicer to myself in this process. The challenge also includes drinking a gallon of water a day. I'm a small person. A gallon of water is a lot for me, and so I did a water calculator on Google just to see roughly how much somebody my size is supposed to be drinking a day, and then have just been shooting for that as a minimum. You're also supposed to stick to a diet. I'm already vegan, so I didn't add anything, and not drink alcohol for the 75 days, as well as taking a progress picture and reading 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day. That's 75 hard. I'm doing 75 hard-ish because of the water and the reading, because I already read for my job anyways. That as long as I open the book and I read a couple pages, I'm happy with it. And then I have kind of fudged on, like I said, like 2 of my outdoor workouts, switching that over to stretching inside. Something else that I'm not doing that 75 hard really strongly suggests, as in technically you have to if you're doing 75 hard, is that if you miss a day, you have to start over, like completely. And in talking to my therapist, that is not a healthy mentality to go into this with, because what I'm trying to do is learn healthy habits. I'm trying to be better at getting up and moving at various points throughout the day, hence the 2 45-minute workouts, going on frequent walks, etc. and so on, and just trying to learn these healthy habits. So instead of starting over, I did have a day that I messed up, which was day 8. And so the next day, I just restarted day 8. I'm hoping that I won't have to do that very often, but that is how I'm choosing to be nice to myself in this process.
Today is April 16th. I edited another chapter, which is great. So now I'm on a 2-day editing streak and it feels really good. It was a very short chapter, but it took me about 40 minutes to do like 13 or 1400 words and running through that chapter twice, but was ultimately very happy with the finished product. And that is the second day of Camp Nano that I edited a chapter in my book. So at least I'm moving in the right direction. Okay, well, it is 11 p.m. and I'm doing my second workout today. Today has been very productive so far. I got some Fiverr work done. I do need to do probably about another hour and get a manuscript finished up to return tonight. And then I laid out in the sun. I went to the mall with a couple of my friends just to get some more warm weather clothes because I feel like I rewear the same couple of outfits. So I got a couple more options, which was really fun. Came back, finished up my taxes because today is tax day. And now I'm working out. So here we are.
Now that my workout has been completed, I feel like I need to check in on a couple of things. Primarily, I think I need to finish up a Fiverr order first because I told the author that I would get that back to them tonight, and so I want to do that. And then I was also working on editing a YouTube video earlier today. I haven't posted a YouTube video in a couple weeks, probably at least like a week and a half, and I was really hoping I was going to get one up tomorrow, which is Tuesday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, especially with finishing up the Fiverr order, it being 11:58 p.m. and also potentially wanting to work a little bit on editing one of my book chapters. The YouTube video might have to be what's pushed back. In pushing that back, hopefully that means it's going up this Thursday instead of tomorrow, but I can work on that more during the day tomorrow, hopefully. I do think that what I need to work on knocking out right now is this Fiverr order. It is now 1:57 a.m. I just got the Fiverr order sent back, so that is now done. I don't know if I have time to edit either a YouTube video or a chapter tonight. Like, I probably do, but it's more a question of, is that more important than me trying to get my sleep schedule back on track? And by back on track, I mean not getting up as late as I did today. Great questions. And then I didn't end up writing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sara Lubratt. There will be more book editing in the next video. I already have it filmed, so I already know that I do more editing in that video, and that will be up on Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm currently posting or trying to post videos at least once a week, shooting for twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays though. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.